Yo, what is going on, guys? This is the Ecom boss, and in today's video I will teach you guys how easy dropshipping is, because a lot of people are just floating into the masses. I think I talked a little bit about this in my past video, but a lot of people are just going into the masses and just doing the same advanced stuff, when in theory there are just some super easy things that you can do to make a lot of money in dropshipping, because you never want to be like everyone else, and everyone else is just taking dropshipping to the advanced level, when in theory, let's say you're selling in the home niche, for example, all of these tips in this video can be applied. So I was on the phone yesterday with a friend of mine who is into dropshipping, and we were talking about him scaling a product in the home niche, and he was scaling it up to like 2-3k every single day in the home niche just by utilizing pictures. Yes, you guys heard it right. We don't necessarily have to use video ads, but we should sometimes test with video ads. This is not a video about if you should use video ads or not. It's always worth a split test, but I'm just saying that dropshipping can actually be super simple, and it can work out way easier than what you actually thought it would have done. So if you want to get into the dropshipping coaching program, it's been a huge success. You can message me on Instagram here, and if you just want to follow me, that's also cool on Instagram. So let's get straight into the video. Dropshipping is actually pretty easy. Don't get me wrong here though, hitting your first winning product is a little bit more advanced, but I have a couple of shortcuts on how you can actually hit it super easy, and you could almost call this video like, you know, how to make 5,000 your first month. But obviously, if you're scaling with Facebook ads, you might run into some unlucky issues. You might get your ad account banned. You might just be slow, because this is a thing that always happens in dropshipping. Some people just blow up quickly, while some other people, you know, it's a little bit slow for them. So the thing that I've been using a lot, guys, is picture ads for my stores, especially in the home niche. If you're just selling decor, chances are you're actually going to make more sales just running a picture than you would if you were to run an advanced video. If you're selling in the skincare niche, if you're selling, let's just say, an acne remover, I highly recommend you guys to have a video for it and explain how the acne remover actually works. But you know, it's all about the niche, it's all about the product you are selling, and it also comes down to your product page. Your product page doesn't have to be too advanced. I'm showing you guys a product page on screen right now. This is how a good product page could look like. We first start with a paragraph, and then a picture, and then a paragraph, and then a picture, while everyone else would try to work with, let's say, for example, gem pages, which gem pages, it's a super good thing. I use it a lot to split test products, but it's definitely not needed in most cases to make a lot of sales in dropshipping. Make sure you guys smash the thumbs up and subscribe. So if you want dropshipping to be easy for you, work with picture ads and also videos. Use the 4 ad creative rule, which means you're testing with 2 to 3 pictures and 1 video, unless it's just a picture product. Let's just say I were to sell, for example, a computer screen. I don't need a video of the computer screen. I will just have a picture, and I will just explain on my product page how you can use it. It's all about keeping it simple, because the masses are keeping it advanced. Most people are spending hours and hours on their product page, and don't get me wrong, I'm not saying do dropshipping in a bad way. I'm not saying like make it simple and bad. They're two completely different things. But one thing I've seen, guys, and this is all over and over again, I see this all the time, and there's a lot of people who said this to me as well when they start realizing it, is that stores can be pretty bad at the homepage. I'm not saying have a bad homepage, but stores can be pretty bad at the homepage, because what matters is the product page. That is where the customer lands, and he's probably not going to leave the product page before he decides if he's going to buy it or not. And when he buys it, he usually wants to check out the homepage. He's just going to buy it or leave it, and they will be there in like 20 seconds before they choose to buy or leave anyways, right? So it's all about keeping it simple. It doesn't have to be too advanced, and I've had contests with my friends running stores like, you know, poopstore.com, and just super weird homepage and everything. But as long as the product page is on top, your store is most likely going to work, unless you're targeting super bad Facebook interest as well. So that's it, guys. You can keep it pretty simple. You can run picture ads, you can run video ads. They're all really good, but you need to make sure you split test all of them. And now it looks like everyone is just trying to make the perfect video ad. They're trying to work out the shipping beforehand, which you should obviously do. You should have a great supplier, everything like that. But when you start out in the early phases, just keep it simple. Listen to this scenario, for example. I had a student of mine who always made it super complicated. He would always do like everyone else, make video ads, have the generic store that everyone has, even though it's a good store, it's a good looking store, but the store just screams dropshipping. It screams, you know, good store, but a dropshipping store. And people might have had bad experience with a store with this layout before, because they've been dropshipped to before. When all stores look the same, you probably look like the guy who scammed them earlier. But he was into the loop, you know, of getting good video ads and all that stuff, which you should do. But he was in that loop of just doing what everyone else is doing, selling the same kind of products, and didn't realize you could actually keep it simple and just sell a home decor that actually pops off. And the second he shifted, the second he got away from advanced products, super advanced healthcare products that is hard to find, and just started keeping it simple, selling a super simple home decor product for your chair, his store just popped off. And he probably tested like 40 products until that happened, because he was in that loop, right? And I could see this with myself as well. However, I have a good pixel, so I could run most of the products anyways. But when you're in that loop and you shift out of it and you realize, yo, maybe I'm keeping it too advanced, you could pop off like this guy, like for real. He understood that he was keeping it way too advanced, switch up to way easier product, popped off instantly. So you could sell a lot of stuff just like home decor. You could sell, for example, a chair cover. You could basically just sell everything that is simple, but it has to be kind of cool, right? So it's a super simple product, but it solves a problem. Let's just look at a chair product that someone was running, right? This product right here. Super simple, but it solves a problem. It makes something easier for someone, and it's just more enjoyable watching TV when you have these features on your chair. So listen to this, guys. While you think that my picture products or just boring kitchen products that you just run up with a picture is basic, you need to change the mindset here and realize what is actually basic is running the same video ads that everyone is doing, making too advanced stuff, and just doing what everyone else is doing, because that is the basic. The basic isn't basic products. Like, here's the difference. Yes, we can run basic products, but that is better than running basic videos that everyone is using, because the ads are all the same. They scream dropshipping. Of course, I would always use them. It's always cool, but I've seen a lot of scenarios when I run up a picture product, and I get these messages all the time from people sending me on Instagram like, yo, I just followed your strategy and I'm making 7K, 10K a day just by using your simple strategies. And this is the thing, guys, when everyone else floats into the place where they're just running video ads all the time, they're doing everything like everyone else. Yes, they have a great video ad, but it's still all the same like everyone else is doing, like, you know, the 30-second clip with the music and everything like that. You're doing exactly the same as everyone else, while I'm, on the other hand, just keeping it simple, running a photo ad for a product, which people don't do because they think it's stupid. They're like brainwashed to think you need to keep dropshipping this advanced. And on the other hand, guys, which is not talking about creatives or anything, dropshipping has never really been hard. Dropshipping is just a skill set. You need to know how to run your Facebook ads. You need to know how to run your Google ads, depending on which path you're going to take down. But besides that, you know, is just rinse and repeat. Let's just say you test a product. I usually test a product for $70, right? So I'll spend $10 and say I have 7 ad sets. That's 10 times 7, you know, $70. And I usually cut my products after like 24 to 30 hours, depending on the results. But this is not a, you know, this video on how to analyze the test result. But it's just rinse and repeat. Get the product, find good pictures, find a video. Not find a video, you shouldn't steal a video, but, you know, get pictures, get a video, make a good description like the one you saw on screen earlier, and run it up. Run it for 24 hours. If it fails, you move straight on to the next product and you just repeat. It's not a super advanced game. It's just a repeating game. You just got to do the same stuff over and over again. So I always say dropshipping isn't hard. It's just repetitive, but you need to get someone to help you, or you need to know the specific skill sets of, you know, running ads, what you should target. There are 3 super important things to know when you're getting into dropshipping. Know your product research is number 1. Number 2 is the pictures or videos you use, you know, the creatives. And number 3 is going to be the interest you target. If you can combine a good product with good interests that do relate to the product, you're most likely going to win. But you guys need to realize as well that your ad creative isn't really where you should copyright, because if you have a good video or a good picture and just a super short caption on it, most people are going to click through. So the place you're actually doing your copywriting, and keep in mind, it's just my strategy, but the place you're actually doing your copywriting is going to be on your product page. That's where you talk about why they should get it. That's where you talk about this, that, the features, everything like that, just why you should get it. While in your ad, you just say like, the comfiest jacket you've ever worn, 50% off today. Get yours, free worldwide shipping. The dropshipping, guys, keep it simple. This is the truth. Keep it simple, but keep the back end advanced. You want to have it advanced when it comes later down the scaling phase with suppliers, shipping time. Then you're actually establishing a real business. Then you might get into branding, everything like that. But in the beginning stages, trying to pop your first winner, keep it simple. Source from AliExpress till you make like a couple of orders a day. Then get in touch with the supplier, get better deals. But in the beginning, source from Ali, rinse and repeat. Just make the same stuff over again. Run up a new product, new product, new product, new product. Make the descriptions, price the products, run up the ads, and choose good interest. And learn from what worked as well, guys. You need to sit down and realize what's actually working. Because what I see a lot of times is people make stuff work, but they never sit down and realize why this thing worked, right? Because sometimes you have an interest that pops off, and let's just say you run a healthcare product and you target stuff like lung, oxygen, healthcare, skincare, and then you target Netflix, and Netflix pops off. You need to realize why Netflix popped off. Is this because it's a generic interest that still applies to people that's interested in their health, or is it just a random interest that happened to pop off? Is it lucky, or is there some stuff behind it? Are these guys likely to buy? You guys just need to realize what's working. Every time something works, don't just scale it without thinking. Sit down and just realize, why did this actually work? And once you know why this works, you just repeat that stuff. But keep a notepad. This is something I used to do when I started. I literally just kept a notepad where I would type down everything. Like I typed down, like, you know, ads launched at midnight, $25 duplicate, and then I will type the next day, yo, $25 duplicate usually performs good. I just made 20 sales of it. And keep doing that. Just note down everything you do so you know You can just look at your notepad, you know, when you're running up the ads and see this thing is what used to work, so let's do it. And also, guys, you know, when it comes to the interest selection, don't select the interest everyone is using, and don't just do what everyone is using. When everyone is going and getting their video ads, everyone is doing the exact same thing, the stores are looking the same, well, you're probably doing it good because it probably looks good, but aren't you just generic? Right? So isn't the simple way better to go? Because you probably say, you know, the simple way is the basic way. The basic way doesn't work. We got to be advanced. But when you flip it around, the basic way is doing what the masses is doing. The basic way is ordering a video ad. The basic way is doing what everyone else is doing, even though it looks like an advanced way. I don't know if this makes sense to you guys, but as I said, I've been talking to my friends and we've been making a lot of money with picture ads. And later on, I always split test, you know, the video and the picture ads. And when I split test those things, I usually see the picture doing better than the video, unless it's a product that you really need to explain. So I'm not telling you guys to ditch your video ads. I'm not telling you guys to do horrible stores, but I'm just saying the truth, guys. To summarize, your product page is what matters. The store doesn't have to be perfect. You don't always need a video ad, but you should always test with a video ad. And everything that's advanced that you want to test, split test it later. It's more about just testing products, and dropshipping is a budget game. If you have money, you can win in dropshipping, but dropshipping isn't cheap, guys, for real. So it's simple, but it is the game of money. It's just like stocks. I think it will be hard, and I'm not a stock expert, but I'm pretty sure if you're investing in the stock market with a $300 budget, it's not going to pop off as good or has the same potential than if you invested $5,000. So that is going to be it for today's video, guys, and please just leave me some feedback here. Am I doing a good job on YouTube now, or you guys think the videos are generic or just boring? Me personally, I think it's a lot of value, but usually, you know, people they don't really want to see what is actually interesting or what they really could get the exact help they need from. They rather want to be entertained while learning a little bit. But here you guys got the truth. This is what works. Please leave some feedback and just let me know what I can do better. And I'm coming, guys, with a free dropshipping course, like an 8-hour course, a super long course that is completely free. I'm also coming with a video on how you can succeed your dropshipping in your first month. And if you like this, make sure to smash a thumbs up on it. Please just subscribe to my channel and make sure you leave a comment or whatever, but just subscribe and like, because we drop some of the best content here. And check out my Facebook ad strategies, and I'll see you guys in the next video.